Hello, everyone. Let's see if we actually have a good stream going. I wanted to change the way the stream looked because it's the beginning of the month. I wanted to try something new. I'm trying to keep it fresh every month, but I think because of some new animations and some different widgets that I'm using, my computer is honestly just not able to handle it very well. So I really want to see how everyone else is seeing it. I hope now that we're at least in the LeetCode live portion, it's all right. Maybe it's just that one piece when it's doing that animation that's a little bit off. So I'm going to go ahead and continue with LeetCode Live like we always do. I'd really love to hear from everyone if they do experience any sort of lag. I'm probably going to be checking in. Let's see. Excellent connection from YouTube streaming. So let me just type some stuff here. Welcome all to the stream. I'm trying some new things today behind the scenes. So let me know if the stream is performing poorly. Thanks. Let's see, and how long is it gonna take for that chat box to come up? That's ready. Okay, so it came up a little bit faster than last time, so that's good. Let me again check this. All right, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and continue and hope to God that everything is okay with the stream. So we are at 226 questions right now. Hopefully we get some people watching today. I know that I created like 5 different streams just to be able to get there. But let's make sure all this is good. Sorting by acceptance. And let's just go ahead and get started here. So I might do a little bit of a shorter stream today because it's just been like a little bit of a long day, sort of a stressful day at work. So might go through like 1 or 2 questions and we might just cap it off at that for the day. But we'll see. Maybe things go like really well and we just have a lot of fun and it'll be good. All right, cool. So given a string column title that represents the column title as appears in an Excel sheet, return its corresponding column number. So we have 1, A, B, C is 1, 2, 3, Z is 26, A is 27, 28, column title is A, B, Z, Y. Okay, I think if like each one of the powers here, let me see. Okay, so like every single character could be potentially up to 26. So let's think about this. If we had, right, because this is 1, 2, 3, here it's 27, and that's A, so it's almost like 26 to the power of, let's think about this. Each one of these can be up to value of 26, right? So this could be like 26 plus, this is what, A, for example, AB is 28, ZY is 701, AA is 21. If we do AA, so this is 21 because this is just 26. Oh wait, that's not 21. AA, did they give us AA here? Oh yeah, AA is 27. And that's because we have a 1, Z6. Oh, okay, wait. It's not so much that we're adding. It just goes to 27. Because we've exhausted all of our 20. We've exhausted like everything here. For every column we get to, it's essentially a new 26 plus the distance. So it's almost like whatever the length of this is. Let's see, it's a 26. And then the distance of the last one. Here it's a 26. And what is this, times? Or is this just, given a string column title represents the column title as appears in an Excel sheet, return its corresponding column number. ZY, so this is what, 26 and 25? Is 26 times 25? Let's see. 26 times 25 is 650. But maybe that's because 27, AB is, oh, but this is, oh, I see. This is Z though. Okay. Z is 26, AA is 27, AB is 28. Okay, if we go all the way to Z, yeah, so I had to go through like AA, AB, AC, AD. Okay. So is this, how do we get to Z or A from here? It's like trying to figure out like, how do we, let's see. Z is 26, but like how many, I guess, is it just the amount of however many 26s are in there? Does that make any sense? Z is 26. What's 26 times 26? 676. And then plus Y is what, 25? That's 701. Okay. So maybe like every column. So every column represents a 26. And then we did 26 times 26 because it was like 26 times the index of that character. 26 times index of character plus 26 times, or 25 times index of character. We did 26 times 26. I wonder why. I just feel like I'm sort of coming in on a formula here, but AB is 28 because we just multiplied 26 once. Yeah, 26 times the index of character. Index of character is 1. But then here, we don't do 26 times. Oh, maybe we do 26 to the power. 26 to the power of 1 times index of character. 26 to the power of 0 times index of character. So here, it will be 26 to the power of 1 is 26 times index of character, that's 26, plus 26 to the power of 0, that's 1, times the index of character, that's 2. 26 plus 28 is 2. So if that's the case, I wonder if we can start, could we do something like, oh, this is a little bit, what if we do like let number equals 0 for let I equals column title dot length minus 1, I greater than or equal to 0, I minus minus. For this first one, we can do number plus or equals math.pow of 26 to the power of I times, and then the index of the character. So we do need the index of that character. So here we can say const char equals column title of I dot char code at 0. And I'm actually going to do minus 96 here, and I'll explain that in a moment. But I want to see what number ends up being here. Because if we do A, it should just be, well, let's just run it. Ooh, negative 31. Okay, I definitely did something wrong there. So const char is column title at I. So see, column title, this is 0 dot, oh, okay, but this is also not, yeah, what's like a nice way for me to map these without having to create like an alphabet? I guess I could do like a lowercase to make it kind of a little bit easier. Something like column title I to lowercase char code 0 minus 96. Let's try this out. That's 1 and 1. Try the next one out. Okay. Let's try this one. 1 and 53 and 676. So a little bit closer, but not quite the answer that we're looking for. So let's see if we have a, oh, I know why, because this, yeah, it still needs to go the other way. So actually what we can do we can actually start at 0. Here we can start, this can be less than column title dot length. This can be plus plus. But we want to start this first one at 0, right? So I guess what we can do is we can just say let pow equals 0. Here we'll just say pow plus plus. Let's try this out. Wait, the same thing? Because in the first case, let's see, what are we doing here? 26 to the power of 0. Oh, what is the formula that I came up with before? So should it start at 1 and then go to 0? So it shouldn't start at 0. Perhaps it should start at length minus 1. Maybe we do column title dot length minus 1. And then we do pow minus minus. 128,701, 128,701. Okay. Let me submit this and then maybe we can clean it up a little bit. Okay, 29.10. I'd like to clean this up though. I think there's a better way of doing this. So let me explain everything that I'm doing. Do I necessarily need I anywhere in here? No, I don't think so. So we could do for const column of column title. So we want lowercase column equals column to lowercase. Const column number is going to equal lowercase column car code at 0 minus 96. So why are we doing 96, right? Normally when we want to normalize these lowercase letters to their respective indices, we do minus 97 because lowercase a minus 97 equals 0. So we do like b, which is 98 minus 97, that's 1. C, which is 99 minus 97, that's 2, so on and so forth. But here we actually want to add a 1. We don't want to go all the way to 0, so I just subtract 96. So once we have our column number, what we can do is we can come to number here. We can say number plus or equals math.pow of 26 to this power. And I guess we can probably get away from not having to use pow here, but it probably makes it a little bit easier. Times car, this should be column number, and then we can say pow minus minus, and we might be able to just do it in line. Again, that's more maybe clever programming, maybe not entirely elegant, but let's run our code here and see what we get. Okay, I think I mistakenly added, yep, 128,701, 13.28, $84.96. So if we think about this, the time complexity of this, right? It's linear. We're just going through column title once. And as far as the space complexity goes, it's constant. So I believe it gives us a pretty nice algorithm. Let's go ahead and look at the solutions though, because perhaps there's an even faster way of doing it. Ord minus 64, answer plus or equals digit times 26 times position. Yeah, very, very similar to what we did. So I'm pretty happy with that solution. I like this question. I do remember doing this question. It's been a long time, but I figured this question out by just going up on the whiteboard and drawing it out. And that's how a lot of these questions go, right? You just frankly have to go up there and do it yourself. So I feel pretty good about this one. I'll add this one to my list and then we can go from there. I'm going to periodically be checking on the stream since, again, I am trying new things out. So I really want to make sure everything's going well for the viewers, which it looks like it is. So let's try this one. Sum of digits of string after convert. You're given a string s consisting of lowercase English letters and an integer k. First, convert s into an integer by replacing each letter with its position in the alphabet, i.e. replace a with 1, b with 2, z with 26. Then transform the integer by replacing it with the sum of its digits. Repeat the transform operation k times in total. for example, if zbax and k equals 2, then the resulting integer will be 8 by the following operations. zbax equals 26, 21, 20, or okay, 26, 21, 2 and 4, 17, and then transform 2 is 1 plus 7. Interesting. There must be like an easier way of doing this, because I can almost think of a brute force way of doing it, but is that the optimal way? zbax, we need to transform this into a number. So I guess that's the first thing we should do, right? And they want us to convert it into just a string, really. Yeah, so let's do this. Let's do const, let's see, converted equals, what's the best way for us to do this? Oh, it would be really nice if we can reduce on a string, but we can't. Can we map? That's going to give me back an array. I guess with an array, that's probably fine, but I still want it to be, no, it would have to be joined. Yeah, so let's say const converted, or let's say this, let's say let converted equals an empty string, s dot for each character, we can say converted plus or equals, and we'll add c dot car code at 0 minus 97. So here, if we console.log converted, we should have at least that first piece, right? S, we can't do, given a string s, for each doesn't exist on that, okay. For const c of s, guess we can just do this. Converted plus or equals c, okay. Let's run this, see how this looks. 8888. But this is 9. Okay, so it doesn't actually want us to do zbax. Okay, so again, we're going to have to do minus 96. Since we're not normalizing lowercase a to 0, 9999. Okay. Now with that number, convert I to a number. And then we want to do that. Okay. So we can say let parsed converted equals parse int converted, passing in our radx. And now we can say let, I guess, result. So this is going to be what? Are we going to be adding all this, like 33 transform 2 is 33? Okay. So let's say let transformed equals 0. Let me check my stream real quick to make sure we're doing all right. Let me check my stream real quick to. All right. Okay, cool. Let transformed equals 0. Now we can say while k is greater than 0, what is it that we want to do? Well, I guess here we can say just transformed. Or maybe here we should set this equal to 0 in case k is 0. Will it ever be 0? Okay, no, it's not. So we can have this just declared here. Here we'll say transformed equals 0. And then we say while parsed converted. Let's see, let me think about this. I want to pick every single digit off parse converted and add it to make a new number that will become transformed. So maybe I should say transformed here equals parsed converted while k is greater than 0, while transformed not equal to 0. we can say let digit equals transformed modulo 10. So let's see. I guess we can create another variable here called let result equals 0. Here we'll say result plus or equals digit, and transformed equals math.floor of transformed divided by 10. So now we can continue doing that all the way, right? So let's just go over this real quick. If we do this once, we'll be doing transformed and then we'll get result. But now if I want to do that again, maybe we should do result equals 0 here. Let me think about this because I feel like we need two different, we definitely need to keep track of two different variables. So transform 1, 1, 2, 5, 5, 5, 5. So we do the whole thing with transform and we build up result. Okay, now can we just say that transformed equals result and then result equals 0, while transformed is not equal to 0, we keep doing the same thing and then we just return result? Is this how we can go about it? Because I think, so let's start this whole thing over again, right? Let's say we have these two. So we convert LeetCode. So parsed convert will give us this number here. We set result to 0 and transformed equal to parsed convert. Okay. While k is greater than 0, we'll have a result of 0, which we already did here, which we don't really need, but so now while transformed, this one is not equal to 0, we'll keep taking digits off and we'll add each individual one to get result. So result is 33. And now we set transformed equal to result. So now transformed is 33. Result equals 0. We'll keep adding to result. While k is greater than 0, we should also do k minus minus here. And then we can return result at the end. There might be one or two variables I can get away without using. But let's see, 36 and 36. I feel like what I'm doing is more of like a simulation. A lot of times you might see answers that say, oh, just simulate pretty much what it's telling you to do. You can see that I didn't quite get the last two pieces right here. So they want me to do two transformations here. Sometimes I appreciate when they give me the answer because, not the answer, but like when they do this, because now I have to, when they give me like an explanation and they show me everything that's happening, it's really nice. But let's see. Does this convert LeetCode 1255 result not equal to 0, k equals 2? Do it one more time, then I'll be 0. Okay. Return result. 36, 0, and 0. So why do we get 0 and 0 for those two? Did it actually, let's see, k, while k is greater than 0, result equals 0. While transformed, can we see what transformed is here? So it looks fine with all these. 262, okay. Result equals 0, while transformed is not equal to 0. Let digit equals transformed modulo 10. Result plus or equals digit. Transformed equals math.floor of transformed divided by 10. Okay, so we can keep doing this. So we have result. Transformed equals result. So let's say transformed equals 33. And now we start the whole thing over again. And now k is 1. Result is 0. While transformed, while 33 is not equal to 0, let digit, okay, that's 3. Result plus or equals digit. We do that. We get the other 3. Result plus or equals digit. That's 3. Result is now equal to 33, which is 3 plus 3, 6. We do k minus minus. K is now equal to 0, so then we return result. Okay, so that's That's pretty interesting there. Let's do another console log over here and see what we're getting. I want to remove that console log since we know that piece is okay. Let me also remove these two test cases just so we can hone in on the one. 0 and 33. Okay, so it does get to 33 at some point. 0 and 33. Okay. Oh, what's, you know, we should do also K. So when result is, oh, you know what? Maybe we should do also transformed. Maybe there's something that we're missing there. I realize I'm taking a little bit advantage of the run code button. 33, 1, and 0. So result plus or equals digit, transformed equals. So, oh, wait a second. That's a typo. So the logic may be right, but it was literally a typo that I had. 6 and 6, okay. Looking better. Hey, Betsy MP. That's awesome. Yeah, LeetCode is nice. It's definitely been very rewarding just going through a lot of different questions. I feel like I've been able to learn a lot from like the community and just people that join in on the streams and tell me about their journey. I'm mainly just doing this for fun, but I think it gives it, for me at least, like an entirely new perspective when I stream it. So it's pretty neat. Hope you're enjoying it, and thanks for joining. Okay, so we have an entirely different answer here. Oh, nope. Don't want to see that. The submission I did was this, input and 5. Maybe we can get, okay, we can't get that anymore. Let's do console log of result K and transformed. I was really hoping that was going to be the answer. (919) output 9 and expected 5. How do we get that? So after we add all these, 0 and 5, we add all these, so we get 45. Where would that 5 come from? 9 and 9. Output is 9, expected 5. Can I can't make this just slightly smaller. I don't want to make the whole thing smaller, just like slightly. Okay, that's fine. We'll figure it out. So result K and transformed. Parsed convert. It'd be nice. You know what I should do? I feel like I should get away with using transformed. And what if we just use parsed convert here? That's just one less thing that we have to keep track of. Definitely, it should make it a little bit easier for us to reason with. Okay, so it gives us the same answer, which is what I was expecting, so that's good. So immediately the result, we don't have anything in result yet. That makes sense. Our K is 5 and our parsed converted is this massive number here. So then we come to the next thing. Result is the addition of all these. K is 4. And parsed convert equals result. Maybe, I mean, why is it that we're even, maybe I don't even need to be doing anything with result. Well, actually, no, we do, right? Because we need to set result. Like now we have a new result. The existing parsed converted is now equal to result. We got 45 from that. We remember that value. Now we come back to the beginning. Result is 0. And then we do the whole thing over again. So that's 9. That's the piece that I'm a little bit confused. Because that's what we should be doing, right? Transform 2 is 1 plus 7 is 8. Parse convert modulo 10. Parse convert. Are we missing something else here? This is actually 45, no? First convert s into an integer by replacing each letter with its position in the alphabet. Replace a with 1, b with 2, then transform the integer by replacing it with the sum of its digits. Okay. Parse convert modulo 10. And is this not? dp? Maybe this is not even, this might not even be right. Because this seems like a, that seems like a massive number. ZPA db. Let's actually, let's do something. Let's copy this. Scala draw. Let's make this a little bit easier for us to read here. Let's increase this. And now we're just going to go through it. So D is 4 plus 2 plus V. Let me see. GHIJKLMNOPQRSTUV plus 23 plus 13. Yeah, wait a second. Where are we? Oh, no. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, 4, 2, 23, 13. 4, 2, 22, 13, 6, 8. Yeah, so we're getting, where's this 0 coming from? 40? That doesn't make sense. Maybe there's something we're not doing right here, because like R is not a 0 and it's also not a 40. So this, there's something wrong with the way that maybe I'm converting this. And it's really annoying to just copy that single string. For each C of this console.log C. Okay. And why would it be that if I tried to get 0 converted? So I would like to get this piece right here. S is not defined. Oh no, wait, I should actually have kept it like that. I can do this. Yeah, see, this is different. This gives me a different result. So is it not 422, 1368, 14, 20, 20, 22, and then 40? So maybe it's this parse int thing that I'm using here. It doesn't like it. It doesn't like it. So what we can probably do instead, and it'll take longer, but maybe instead of doing a parse convert at all, it's not going to look very nice, but we'll get a result of 0. We can remove this. And now inside of here, instead of this while loop, what I can do is I can say for let I equals 0, or I can also just say for const C of converted result. Let's see, result plus or equals parse int of C. Oh, but then we also have to create the new, yeah, this is becoming, it's taking a little longer than I would like for an easy question. I know we're close, but I think the parse int that I was doing earlier, That's the thing that's killing me. And also what I did was, one thing I definitely didn't do with this question is what I always tell myself I want to do, but see, this is what happens when I don't do it, which is I didn't actually plan. I didn't plan the question like I normally do. Give me 1 second. Should we keep trying it or maybe come back to it at the end of the stream? Maybe we can come back to it at the end of the stream, or we can just try it out ourselves again. Maybe, okay, let's spend like 5 minutes and let's actually plan it out this time. That's what we're gonna do. Because I know that in the past when I plan it out, it almost always works. So we gotta do the first piece, right? We wanna transform some number into some other number, but I think we're gonna want, I wanna leave it as a string. That's actually what I wanna do. So I'm essentially going to do the same thing in the beginning. Let converted, I'll set this equal to an empty string. I'll say for const c of s, we'll just do converted plus or equals c dot car code at 0 minus 96. But this time we're not going to, and this should be converted. This time we're not going to do the parseInt piece, because I think that could have been the part that failed me. Okay, so now this looks close to what we got in the console log earlier from the dev tools. So what is it that I want to do now with this number? Okay, right, like while k is greater than 0, for each character in converted, we will add to result. To converted, save the new string. So what that means is while k is greater than 0, here we can say let result. For each character in converted, we will add to result. So for const c of converted, we can say, want to add to result, so I can say result, and let me actually set this equal to be 0. Result plus or equals parseInt of c, we'll use our radx here, right? So now we're getting the result, and now what I can do is I can say let stored result, maybe here I can set this equal to be a, or actually no, not even, we already have converted, right? I can say converted equals string of result. And then let's definitely not forget to decrement k. And then here we can return result. Now they want us to give them a number, right? Which it will. So now that we wrote everything out, which already this is looking way better just in terms of cleanliness, right? Like organized code, I'm all for that. 89 and 5, so still not the right answer, but let's go through this again and see what we get. So we know converted is right. Result equals 0. Result plus or equals parseInt of, okay, that should give me the string. So let's console.log converted. Let's do this. Okay, 999 for the first one, 122, that's fine. Getting wildly different numbers here. So for const c of converted, if we go down here, 999, that's 36. So we do get 36 for that one. For this next one is 122.2031.545, okay. So for const c of converted, result plus or equals parseInt of c 10, okay. So that should give us a valid result to begin with. And then we say converted equals string of result. Oh, I know why. result equals 0. There you go. So we can actually remove this. We didn't reset the result afterwards, so now let's try this. 36, 6, and 8. Okay, let's look at one of our previously failed submissions and see if we do better this time. Feeling good about it. All right, so let's see. Let's submit this guy. Okay, sweet. So that's pretty cool, right? I mean, I was just trying to do this immediately off the top of my head, and it wasn't working out. I mean, that is something that time and time again it happens, and sometimes I just forget. Sometimes I'm just being stubborn. And I guess in this case, I felt overconfident about the question. I thought I can just get it done easily. But as we saw, it got unwieldy really quickly. And now just with spending, it was less than 5 minutes, probably like 2 or 3 minutes of some careful planning, we ended up with something that looks way nicer. And I'm happy with it, at least as far as the cleanliness of the code goes. There might be even better ways to do this, like maybe, let me see, for const c of s converted plus or equals, like, can I map every single, that's the thing is, that's not going to give me, it'd be nice if we can like reduce a string to make it a single value. That's really exactly what I want now. Maybe there is a nicer way to do that and I'm just not aware of it. But yeah, I feel pretty good. Cool. And actually, maybe we don't even, well, I'm getting ahead of myself. We can keep going. I like this one. That was fun. Should we look at discussion? Handle K through Z first. Characters that map to more than one digit can be converted to 1 during the first operation. After that, we just keep going. I have no idea what that means. Get lucky. So they're doing something very similar to us here. Do one transformation above, getting some character values. Left one digit will be our result. Cool. Seems pretty similar to what we did. Let's do defuse the bomb. You have a bomb to defuse and your time is running out. Your informer will provide you with a circular array code of length of n and a key k. To decrypt the code, you must replace every number. All the numbers are replaced simultaneously. If k is greater than 0, replace the ith number with the sum of the next k numbers. If k is less than 0, replace the ith number with the sum of the previous k numbers. If k equals 0, replace the ith number with 0. Okay, each number is replaced by the sum, oh, I see, of the next 3 numbers. So 5 is replaced with 7, 1, 4. 7 is replaced with 1, 4, and 5. 1 is 4, 5, 7, and 4 is 5, 7, 1. K is -2, the decrypted code is wrapped, and then it's just the other way around. 2 is with 3 and 9, so that should give us a 12. Okay. So is there a better way to do this? What if we created like prefix sums that went in like 2 different ways? But I should just, yeah, let me actually try that. I don't know why I just thought about that, but let's think about that. This is like our original number, right? Going from left to right, this would be 2, 6, 15, and 18. And then going from right to left, I'll just fill this up with zeros for now, but this would be 3, this would be 12, this would be 16, and this would be 18. So can this help me? Because I have the prefix sums of all the numbers from left to right, and I have everything from right to left. So in this first one, 5, and we're doing everything to the right. Wait, how did I get 2493? Oh, 2493, okay. 2, and I want everything to the left, the 3 and 9, and that's going to be a 12. Okay, 4, it's going to be 2 and 3. That's going to give me a 5, which I can't even get from there. But what if I did, 2 and 3. Nine. 2 and 4, that's 6. 3 is 15. 2, 4, 9, 3. Oh, but everything from the left 2, which is 13. Yeah, there's no, yeah, that makes things actually pretty difficult. Because I guess a brute force way would be to do like multiple loops every single time. But that doesn't sound very nice. All right. I think what I want to do, just to be completely honest here, we're all human. It's been a little bit of a stressful day for me. And it's just hard for me to think about this question right now. So what I want to do is I probably will stop the stream today. This is one of those moments where like I really wish I had community tab or some other way of communicating with you all just to let you know what's on my mind and do sort of more like async communication. So apologies if you were wanting to have like a full hour of live coding today. I know we only went through about 2 questions, or not about 2 questions. We only did 2 questions, but yeah, it's been quite the day for me. So I'm probably going to end it here. I'll wrap it up here for today. And we can start again tomorrow, sort of refreshed, back on our feet, and just probably either doing this question or getting to the next one and just continuing on from there. So again, I hope that if you watched, you enjoyed your time. I do have a ton of other streams on my YouTube channel, so don't let this one be the measure of the quality of videos on my channel. I have every single stream that I've ever done since July 16th. We have gone through a lot. So there's plenty of material there for you to go through, and of course you can always check out my website, Raphael's List, to look at all the questions that we have done in the past and top quality questions. So if that's something you're interested in, remember to visit my site, have a lot of fun with it, keep track of your progress, and I'll see you all again tomorrow for another stream. Take it easy.